Hi, I'm Colin Hiscott. I'm from an organisation called Reinforce, which is an organisation for people with intellectual disability, run by people with intellectual disability, for people with intellectual disability. Today we are here to interview a house supervisor, Kate Veeden, from one of the houses, and we're here to look at how the best practices are done here in the CIU and how residents have an input into their daily lives, because it's their house, their home and their life.
You ready, Colin?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just going to find my tie.
Hello, welcome.
You're looking good, Colin.
Yeah. Hate bloody ties. How do you make sure that this is a home for them and that they have a say and that they have their things or whatever around them? And can you give us any tips that could be maybe included for other CIU supervisors to think about?
What we do is make sure we have resident meetings. I'd like to have them more often than we do, but we do have resident meetings where it's sort of open forum, but you go through a few steps where we discuss the menu, we discuss who's working over the roster, we read out what's happening in the diary. So they've got some ownership over what's happening, and then it's like, well, what do you want? What do you need? Do we need to facilitate any relationship issues that you've got going inside the house or outside the house? To make it into a home, it's just, I suppose, respecting that it is their home and acknowledging that. And that's a sort of discussion when you're having with other staff and other visitors. When I first came to this house, some families were just walking straight in when they were coming in because it was open door policy. I actually stopped that. It might be the home of your family member, but it's not. It's also the home of other people. Therefore, we want you to knock and be invited in. So it's a matter of making it known that it is a group home, but it's not just one person's home. I haven't been involved in the decor of this house as such, but since I've been here, we bought the new lounge suite. So if you'd like to take a seat, we lashed out a nice leather lounge suite.
Wow.
We've got the recliner. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And the residents helped pick this out?
Oh, they picked it out. Yeah, we went to a variety of shops. We had a limited budget.
Yep.
But they're the ones who chose it. Either the residents come up with the idea or we come up with the idea. It makes no difference. It's once the idea is there, it's talked about, worked out, and let's see how we can achieve it.
Yep.
We don't say no unless, for some reason, it has to be a no.
Yep.
Otherwise, we'll try to make it happen. I feel a quality life facilitator would be a better role because our whole job is about creating a quality of life. Whether it be for a person with medical problems, it's assisting them with their medical problems, trying to get them to have a healthier lifestyle. If it's someone who has got the potential to grow and learn, who wants that out of their life, well, it's assisting him that way. Whatever for that person is going to be a quality of life, we are to facilitate that with them.
Part of that creative think tank was around not presuming things. And I was wondering, can you talk about why you shouldn't presume and talk about that a little bit?
You don't presume because everyone's allowed and able to change their mind. And the example I gave was about the lemon slice up at the cake shop. We have one particular lady who I could almost guarantee she'll pick a lemon slice every time she goes up there. But what if today she doesn't feel like a lemon slice? I'm not going to make that assumption for her. She can go up and she can pick and she can choose. Some days she may not want to, and in that case you'd say, if she's sitting at the table, if you don't want to go up, do you want me to pick something for you? Would you like a lemon slice? You can have that conversation, but you're having a conversation with a real person. So you don't assume, you don't assist everyone to sit down, then go up to the counter and order 3 cappuccinos, 1 hot chocolate, because you know what people want.
Yeah.
Today, I may feel like something else. Sometimes I might want a latte, sometimes I want a cappuccino. We're working with people, they're individuals. They may choose something different.
Sure. I remember that thing that you said about the residents choosing the casual staff that come.
How it actually works is if I have a competent worker, a competent relief worker, I'll ask them, can I take their photo? I'll then take their photo, and when we have a vacant shift coming up, or if we actually know, I'll present the photos of the workers who I know will be available to pick up that shift. And I ask the residents who are going to be working with that person, or that person's going to be working with them, which of these casuals would they like us to call. Last week we had someone who was home unwell, and we knew that he was just a little bit unwell, and so yeah, we were able to do it properly. Who would, you're the only one going to be home, who would you like to be assisting you? And it was great. We had to ring 3 people, and each of those people you can say, oh, this particular person has requested you work with them, are you able to? And that the casuals feel really chuffed about it too.
Oh, I think they would. I know I would if I got chosen out of a list.
Yeah.
So how do you recognise it's the resident's life and the resident's home and not yours?
We have someone in the house who's got multiple boyfriends. That's not a decision I would necessarily make for my life, but if she chooses to, she's, as I said, she's not engaged to anyone, she's not breaking any rules or laws, that's her life. And so it's a matter of taking it back to, is it legal? That's what I try to take most decisions back to. And maybe sometimes things are not illegal, but they impact too greatly on a household that have to live together. So it's a matter of recognising that, okay, it's not my life, and in my life I would condone this, but in a shared household, it doesn't sit well with the others in the group. So it's a matter of negotiating amongst everyone in the group as to what is an agreeable behaviour or agreeable practice. There's another gentleman in the house who has a relationship with a lady in another house, and that's given as much support as is necessary to assist the two of them to have as much contact or as little contact with each other. I was just at an in-service talking to a staff of that house, and I was saying how this particular person in this house gets a bit upset when she doesn't return his phone calls. They were like, oh, well, let's see what we can do about this. And so we're not playing matchmaker, but we want to make it easier on the couple if there's miscommunication going, or is it because staff aren't helping the etiquette of returning phone calls. But as long as that couple are respectful of each other, are not putting each other in any harm, and are safe, their relationship can do whatever they want.
You know, so you and I have certain rights and we can do certain things. And I think that's what's happening here, that the residents have got the same rights as what you and I would have. And that providing they're not hurting anybody or themselves, or they're not getting into any harm, then that you'll encourage that as best you can, and that people are allowed to come and go within, you know, within reason. And I'm just blown away by that, because there are some CIUs that don't allow that. That, you know, doors are always locked because of resident safety and whatever. They don't encourage relationships. Yeah, I'm just blown away by it.
So it's each to their own. It's not our position to judge. It's their life.
Thank you.
Thank you.